Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Viewers, as we know that Allah Almighty has created us just to worship Him, just to obey Him. The meanings or comprehension of worship is not only limited that just to pay 5 time prayers or keep fast, but its meanings are very vast. According to Imam Jafar Sadiq al-Islam, the speaker who is speaking, who is saying, or who is delivering any favorite topic or favorite thing of Allah Almighty, and the listener is listening very interestingly, it means the speaker and the listener both are worshipping Allah Almighty. If a speaker is speaking and delivering any material that is against the will of Allah Almighty, that is not the favorite of Allah Almighty, and the listeners are listening interestingly, it means the speaker and listener both are disobeying Allah Almighty and they are worshipping the evils and Satan. Both will be punished. It means whether we are speaking, whether we are saying, whether we are listening, in both situations, we are worshipping someone. If we are speaking the favorite thing of Allah Almighty and we are listening the favorite thing of Allah Almighty, both are worshipping Allah Almighty. If the speaker is speaking against the will of Allah Almighty and the listener is listening against the will of Allah Almighty, both are worshipping the evils and Satan, and both will be punished. It means whatever we do, we speak in our daily life, that is worship of someone. If it's good and according to the will of Allah, that's worship of Allah Almighty. If it's against the will of Allah, that's the worship of His creations, worship of Satan. May Allah Almighty bless us the effort, good effort, just to speak and obey Allah Almighty in our daily life, in our routine life. Ameen, summa ameen.